Time for another analysis. I want to talk about this final shot at the very end of season 4. This whole ending scene was visually stunning. Even though Hawkins was literally being eaten up by the Upside Down, it was very beautiful, and they spent a lot of time showing us different angles of this ending shot. So in this scene, we can see that the flowers are beginning to die as the Upside Down takes over. The first thing that really catches my eye about this scene is the fact that Elle is standing in the dead flowers, aka she's standing in the part of the field that the Upside Down has taken over. And then of course in the background we can see 3 pairs: Jonathan and Nancy, Hopper and Joyce, Mike and Will. The way that they have these 3 pairs so spread out is a little bit jarring visually. Each of these 3 pairs are standing, 6 to 8 feet apart. I'm really interested in why they decided to place everybody in this specific formation. The way that they are set up in this shot seems to be kind of like foreshadowing something, but what? I think there's a couple possibilities here. Elle is standing in the dead part of the field, so this could foreshadow that she needs to go back into the Upside Down, or that she might end up dying in season 5. I kind of hope it's the former because I don't want to see her die in the last season, but those are really kind of the main options when I think about symbolism of this scene. Now let's move on to the pairs in the back. Something really interesting is that the buyers are standing on the same side of their pair. Something else that is just kind of a funny little tidbit is that both Joyce and Hopper and Jonathan and Nancy were kind of pushed into admitting their feelings for each other by Murray. Now, I really don't think that's why this formation is the way that it is, but just something I wanted to mention. So one really big possibility for why the formation is the way that it is could be foreshadowing who's going to team up with who in season 5. The Duffers said that they're going to go back to a lot of the original pairings and groups of season 1. In season 1, Jonathan and Nancy did pair up. They were not in a relationship yet, but they did team up. Same goes for Joyce and Hopper. They teamed up pretty much every season, but in season 1, we did get a lot of interactions between the 2 of them. What's interesting though is in season 1, Will was in the Upside Down, so Mike and Will standing next to each other doesn't really line up with going back to season 1 original pairings. It could be that this time Elle's going to be in the Upside Down and Mike and Will are going to be working together. And of course, another reason that they might be standing in these pairs is because these are the couples that are going to end up together. I don't know if that's the case, but it's something that could be true. This could be implying that these are the quote-unquote endgame couples, and that Elle will be a strong independent woman in season 5.